Hello guys, this is Team Podcasters here. Welcome back to another podcast. Sorry it's been a while since I posted. I just wanted to post it on update for the Team Podcasters because it's been a while and a lot has changed. Talk about life and stuff. I just want to say that right off the bat, like I said, you guys probably know Ethan hasn't really made a podcast for himself since May 6th. He does say that he doesn't have enough time, which, I mean, I can give him some slack on that because of work and whatever, but technically he does now, but I don't know. So he's pretty much not a part of the Team Podcasters, but in a way he is, but as of right now, we got a new podcaster. Madison is the new co-leader, I guess, for the podcasters. I guess whenever she has a chance or whatever, she'll post. I don't know how often she will do it or not, but she's the new podcaster co-leader. So I welcome her to the Teen Podcasters. Thank you for being part of the Teen Podcasters. I was going to post something about you need a new co-leader or whatever. I technically made it like a month ago, but I never posted it because it wasn't very good and I just didn't feel like it. There's a lot of podcasts I make, guys. There's a lot, but they're never good, or I'd lose interest halfway through and I'd stop and I'd delete them because it's no, I'm not in the mood for that. There's still a lot of topics I have to cover. One new one is about Ethan, mainly just my concerns because lately he's been going down a very, very shitty path. And either I don't think he even cares or he's just unaware. I think it's both. Because technically I guess you can say right now he's homeless, but then again, just out of a quick context, he moved out and moved in with one of my friends, Roman, because I can get that, he needed some help paying rent and stuff, so I didn't blame him for that. But the thing that really gone downhill was Roman moved, and the main reason is because of Cameron and Ethan. I'm not blaming anybody, but technically speaking, that was the real reason. You can even ask Roman himself. It was Ethan and Cameron's fault because Cameron did some stuff with his girlfriend and Ethan technically flirted with her, even though he says he doesn't. But it is not flirting. Does not mean that you just talk to girls sexually or whatever. It's not just that. There's other forms of flirting that is more secure or less noticeable, and he was using that tactic. As a result, I guess she grew more interest in the Ethan or something or whatever, or put too much stress on her. As a result, she broke up with Roman, and as a result, he moved to Illinois for good due to the fact that it was them two. So he moved, and technically, I guess now Ethan's homeless. And technically speaking, it was his fault. He could have easily avoided it, but he let his damn temptations and whatever get the best of him. I think he really struggles the most with his love, finding girlfriends and such. It didn't get really bad till maybe after Renee, after he dated her. Because that's when the podcast started declining a little bit, because he would always be on his phone texting people all the time, busting a nut and stuff up your butt. I seriously kind of forced it because he would not do it. And even during the podcast, all he'd be doing was going on his phone texting people. That's all he'd be doing. And that's all he pretty much does now. I don't know about as of right now, but in the past, that's all he would do. That's what kind of inspired me to make the social media addiction, was because all he would do was go on his phone. He complains that nobody talks to him. Well, okay, I get that, but what you're doing right there is a bit excessive. I hate it. I hate phones. I hate, they're not bad. I just hate the people who are addicted to it or constantly addicted to Snapchat. I prefer SMS messaging. Why? Well, because first of all, my parents are paying for it, so I'm going to use it. And second of all, it's just better. That's what a main purpose of a phone is to call and text. That's the purpose of it until it upgraded to being you can play games and such, which is fine. But I don't have TikTok because I find it very stupid. I think it's a ripoff of YouTube. And it's just stupid, dancing and whatever. That's just freaking stupid. What pisses me off the most, too, is people making up new names. It's just calling people sweats and shit. It's Why? Like simp, for example. I mean, I guess that's a word. Like, I kind of use that because I get that, but there's a lot of words people make up that I find just absolutely fucking ridiculous. It's like, talk normally or don't even freaking talk at all. Literally, my generation is pretty much the last good one. Now there is there is a handful of people in the younger generations that are still good yet. They're okay. Like, for example, Madison, she's an okay person. There's a few other people I know, grades under me, that are still like good. Like, they're not part of the retarded generation. Like, mainly the younger generations, people are just assholes. They're just really big assholes or bitches. They think they're cool and whatever. They think they know everything. In theory, they don't. Even I'm honest with the stuff. I don't even know anything, hardly. Like, even with the advice, like, all the advice I get, some of it I search up, but a lot of the advice I give to you guys is the stuff I experience. So everything I'm giving you guys for advice is the stuff I experience, and also, it's called common sense. Like, it's really common sense thinking, especially with the relationship advice. It's common sense. I mean, I guess you could say I'm in one now. I mean, I guess. I mean, it's one of my best relationships I've ever been in. I mean, I've mentioned it before in the past. You guys, well. Okay, I guess you could say technically, our new co-leader, why do I keep calling it co-leader? Or whatever, it's like the co-owner. We're dating, whatever, you know. I'm actually really glad that she decided to, because I needed help with this. Like I said, Ethan kind of got mad at me. It's like, what, bro? I never said it wasn't going to stop doing the T-Box. I said we should make a new one. Well, I mean, you don't do anything with it anyways. I'm pretty damn sure he said that he didn't want to really do it anymore. So I was like, so you're really not going to post anymore? And he's like, no. Like, I remember him saying that loud and clear. The final day when he was using his car. So yeah, we got a new podcast later. So like I said, I guess we welcome Madison, and yeah, we're gonna be doing some stuff. I don't know when for podcasts or whatever, but it's probably gonna be done. It's probably gonna go. It's gonna go back to the classic, you know, kind of like the me and Ethan theme. Like, if you guys look back, like, we were really stupid. It's gonna go back to that theme. It will very soon, because I know lately it's just been me giving advice and talking about life, and less stupidity. Like, this teen podcast was mainly based on the teen podcasters' opinions, which the theme has not changed. It's just the stupidity part has kind of changed. But hopefully the original theme will come back. Like I said, again, we welcome Madison. And like I said, Ethan, I guess, is still part of it, but like I said, he's more just that type of person. I'll come and go. But he hasn't actually posted a podcast by himself since May 6th. I've been doing all the work. That's why majority of my listeners are ladies. Thank you. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm actually kind of surprised, because we used to be dominated by males, but it switched all the way to females. I think it's like 51%. Well, actually, let me look at the analytics quick. Yeah, I apologize for not posting. It's because I've been working a lot too. Like, also just, yeah, 58% is females, and 34% are males, and 7% is non-specified. And this is just the Spotify too. This is just the source of the Spotify. A lot of females. And like I said, majority of our listeners is either through other, which I don't know which other listeners they listen to. Otherwise, Spotify is another one. Apple Podcasts and Anchor is 4%. The majority of the listeners is from the United States. And I guess the most popular video or podcast is The Real Truth How I Think About My Friends. Like I said, it was a desperate attempt to get my friends back, and as a result, I lost a lot of friends. I mean, I gained a lot. At least I gained my old ones back, except for Angel and Abby. They were good people, but I mean, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I still blame depression on social media and stress on that. Definitely stressful with relationships too. I can give you that. I can definitely see the stress in relationships. I haven't experienced stress in a while, but like a little bit of it's kind of came back a little bit. But I'm not too worried about it. But a little bit of stress has came back, but it's not going to bother me really. As long as nothing goes really bad, like whatever. long as I like feel trusted or whatever. Because I mean that's okay. I'm not gonna go. I keep switching topics. I apologize for that. Like I said, there's still topics I gotta cover yet. For instance, conversation cues. Okay, I need new friends one. I'm probably gonna. That one's technically already finished because of the real truth I think about my friends. Suicide, depression, how to help friends through situations, and stress. Those are the podcast topics I still have to cover yet. And I freaking made those a long time ago. I don't know why it says April 6, 2021. I'm pretty sure it was a while ago. Probably the time I converted it. If you guys have any requests or would like to be in a part of a podcast, just let us know. I mean, you guys can send voice messages. Oh, we also have Twitter, too. We have an official Twitter Teen Podcaster account. Feel free to follow that. It's the Teen Podcasters are at General Banks 887. If you look on the Anchor homepage, our Twitter link should be there. Or any other links or pages or whatever. You can check that out because we don't have any followers right now. I don't know how active I'm going to be on it. Like, I'm not going to be disappointed if none of you guys follow me because I made it just because of that. And I don't really use Twitter much anyways, but if I get some followers or whatever, I'll definitely start using it. So we got a new Twitter page. We got a new co-leader. I'm very concerned about Ethan's life choices right now. I really am because he's been doing a lot of stuff that's bringing him down into a hole. The downfall, like the really bad downfall started when I got busted with a bunch of stuff. I technically made a podcast for that, but I never posted it. I'm not going to go into detail on that. Just because I don't want you guys thinking me of a bad person. Because I really didn't do nothing bad. It's just teen stuff. But I'm not going to go into that. Just because I just don't really want you guys mad at me or thinking of me like a bad person. Like, oh my gosh, you do this now. Like, you're not the same anymore, you know. But I'm still the same. I've just kind of, to be honest, I've kind of grown more mature now. Like, I'm still stupid, but like, lately, it's like I don't want to do. I just want to do the things I don't get in trouble with. That's the problem. Like with me and Ethan, we used to be really good friends due to the fact that we both had similar likings, like videos and such. We got along well, and then he kind of lost interest in that. But I kind of did eventually, but it was later than him, and he moved to my brother and whatever. I guess now he claims that he claims I never want to hang out with him, but I kind of call bull on that. Then again, most of the stuff he does is like, I don't want to do it because I'm going to get in trouble the main problem, if you guys listen to Some People Part 3, if you guys listen to that, you guys will probably know, I don't think any of you guys listen to it, but you guys probably will know that I don't like being in groups that, like big groups, mainly because nobody really ever says much to me because I'm treated like an alien because since I'm different from everybody else, everybody treats me like I'm a fucking dumbass, which I call bull on that. Genetics and looks should not determine your reputation. It really should not. It should fully determine on your personality. I mean, I've made a few more friends, some really unexpected, to be honest with you. Like, really unexpected. Like, it's just one of those things, we talk. Like, there's one, I think he's a sophomore or freshman. I don't remember which one, but he's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. To be honest, I don't know his name. I feel bad I have his name I have him Snap, but he's a nice guy. And it was one of those unexpected ones. I think ever since I went down in that part of life, I guess I gained more friends, but I don't know if you guys know, but technically speaking, I follow the relationship of Christianity, but I've been doing a very bad job of doing that, and I feel really bad about that, mainly due to the fact that, like I said, the only Christian friend I really have is Janessa, and like ever since we kind of split away, like I lost support of that a little bit. Because it literally, okay, I guess on the real truth about friends, I guess it came out the wrong saying that I needed her to help produce, like, pretty much saying I used her. Like, that's bull. Like, no, it's just, like, think about it. Like, we got along really well together because, like, we'd help each other out through situations when we're getting farther away from God. And, like, ever since, like, she kind of moved, it's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't have the support because, if I remember correctly, it's It's pretty much almost like required. It's almost a requirement to, talk about the stuff with your other Christian friends, read the Bible and all that stuff, talk about it, help each other out. We're all family. And since, I'm not part of that, or at least I feel like I'm not, it's just like, it's really hard. So I really slipped away from that. Like, and I still hold by this promise, no one will ever change my mind about, saying that God's not real, because he is. 100%. There's many, many things he's done that I thank him for to this day. He's gotten me out through a lot of situations. He's the nicest, I don't know, nicest God or person that you guys will ever meet. I thank him for every little thing he's done, keeping me alive, helping me out through situations. Like, I still pray, like, like, if we're, like, in deep trouble and stuff, I, like, pray, whatever, blah, and he gets me out. He gets me out, like, he actually does. Or, like, whenever I'm stressed, I ask him, if you can take that away. It goes away almost instantly. How do you explain that? How do you explain that being fake? Oh, your mind's just, you're tricking your mind to saying you're not sick. Oh, bull crap. I mean, it's not going away. Like, the thing you're stressed about is not going away, but, like, the stress will go away. Yeah, even Janessa gave that point. Like, how are you supposed to explain that? How does your stress go away super fast? Honestly, I haven't really been depressed since I've actually started building a relationship, which I got to repair that really, like, badly. Like, I actually do, because no. Even though technically I guess should be saved, but I think that's not enough. I got to do more than just that, because I don't think that's just enough. I don't think that's enough. It's like, it's not that easy. I don't know. Because, I mean, I'm still sinning a lot. It's like, that's not, regardless or not if I'm being saved or not, I don't think that's going to cut it. I mean, if it does, I mean, I'll be very, 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 very thankful. But at least for me, I feel like I have to do more than just that. Because that's not a real Christian. That's more of a lukewarm, where you say you believe, but you don't do anything. And I've pretty much grown into that. So, yeah, I don't think you guys even know. I've talked about it a lot in the past. Like I said, I still am part of that. Like, that's part of the reason why I don't like doing the stupid stuff. Because, like I said, I'm a nice person. I don't want to be that type of person who gets in trouble all the time. I don't want people thinking of me being bad. I really don't. Because the problem with me is I'm very recognizable. So, like, if anybody sees me doing something stupid, they're always going to think of me the same. Or I'll get reported almost immediately, because they'll know who I am. And they'll easily describe to the people who are reporting to super easily. It's a white hair. It's like a white hair guy, And boom, I will get busted immediately. That's why I don't like doing that stuff. And that's part of the reason why a lot of people don't like me, is because of that. I guess it's my negative attitude. I really, really am trying to not be negative, like, really am. It's kind of hard not to, though. Like, I guess I'm that type of person that says stuff out loud. In a way. Like, I'm like, I don't know. All I want to do is help people out. And I get that. I try to tell the truth. I guess that's my main problem. I tell the truth. I don't like lying very much. I don't. I feel horrible. And there's a lot of times where I fell into that situation where either I have to lie or tell the truth. And mainly I tell the truth, and people get mad at that. It's like, well, if I lie, it's just going to get worse. It's just going to be a way worse consequence. There will be very few times I will, but I don't like lying. I just don't. I like to be honest. So, like, when something's wrong with someone, I'll cut to the chase usually half the time. It might come out mean, but I give you literally the instructions how to build the building pieces, the building blocks to a way out of the situation. You just actually have to execute that. I think that's a lot of people's problem with depression. It's like, you kind of have to execute. Like, I get, like, maybe some depression's way worse than others. But, like, you still have the strength to do it. I mean, someone who's, like, truly, I don't know. I'm not gonna go into that because someone's gonna get offended by it. But like I said, I mean, I've been depressed. I've been down that route before. I've never self-harmed myself, but I had thoughts. But typically, jeez, the rain's been on and off. I wonder if it's the stuff I've been saying that's bad. I apologize. So that's kind of just been the gif about that. Like I said, a lot of things has been happening, and I apologize for not posting. But like I said, we do have a new co-owner, so she might be posting. If not, it's probably just gonna be with me or something. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys, I guess, enjoyed this Team Podcaster update. I know I've been kind of talking about a little bit myself or whatever, but yeah, like I said, I've been working a lot, dealing with a lot of issues. Like, not many people like me very much anymore. I mean, usually I get super depressed by that, but it's at the point where I just don't care anymore because I'm so used to it. I mean, I've also finally realized that, hey, like, reality, you're gonna lose friends. Yeah, there you go. The rain's going harder now. But that's all for now, folks. If you have any questions or whatever, just please let us know. If this is on YouTube, just leave the questions in the comments or whatever. More podcasts should be posted soon. Like I said, I apologize to all of you guys, like, for everything in general. For everything. I even if I didn't do it, I'm still really sorry. Like, I still feel like I owe all of you guys an apology for everything. I absolutely do. I hope you guys have a great night, and always keep a smile on your face. Or try to keep a smile on your face.